Hello there. I just want to make a quick video. I hope you're doing well. Hope you all had a peaceful weekend, and I won't keep you for long. So basically, I just wanted to make this video, as the title suggests, because I was rewatching the old movie, the 1998 movie Enemy of the State, with Gene Hackman and Will Smith. And I don't know what it was, but just watching that movie, it was like, I don't know, Nom flashbacks, kind of. All my life, obviously, people have been telling me I'm just a retarded conspiracy theorist. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm kind of used to people hating on me for telling them hard truths, you know. And as far as making videos go, like I says, I just usually make one when I feel called to. And after watching that movie, I just wanted to whip this up because, you know, like, mind the F-bombs, but it's a great movie, you know. Everybody should go back and rewatch it. But thinking about it now, I don't know how prophetic it really was. Chances are it was more like predictive programming. But yeah, everything that movie warned about with like NSA type illegal surveillance and overreach, you know, post September 11th, everything in this movie has come to pass. Like even this scene here, like where he confronts him in the elevator and he's talking about the technology they use to track people. And the more technology we own, like cell phones, the easier it is to track us. I actually also heard the reason why they wanted to switch from hard lines to cell phones is because you don't need a wiretap to tap a cell phone because the signals are in the air. It's considered public domain. But a hard line is a person's personal property, so for that they need a warrant. But anyway, yeah, I was just watching this movie, and like I says, everybody should go back and check it out. I mean, if you can handle the F-bombs and whatnot. But the creepy part is 1998? That's almost 30 years ago. Can you imagine how much better their technology is now compared to some of the gadgets and gadgets they mentioned in this? Like today, forget about it. I mean, it breaks my brain to even think about it. But like even this clip here, where they're in Gene Hackman's like Faraday cage office, and he's talking about some of the tricks of the trade, this illegal spying, whatever, that these people can do.
Hate to see the chicken that lives in this coop.
This is where I work. It seems strange to you, but this has been my office for 15 years. It's completely secure. Copper wire mesh keeps the radio signals out. I call it the jar. No phone or utility lines coming in. Self-contained, unplugged from the world. Nothing for a wire bug to piggyback in on. That leaves only transmitters. It's easy enough to signal sweep for those.
Signal sweeping for transmitters. You're just a party animal.
See, the government's been in bed with the entire telecommunications industry since the 40s. They've infected everything. They can get into your bank statements, your computer files, your email, listen to your phone calls.
My wife's been saying that for years.
Every wire, every airwave. The more technology you use, the easier it is for them to keep tabs on you. It's a brave new world out there. At least it better be.
But yeah, just like short clips like that aside, because chances are YouTube would like flag my video automatically, because how dare I use clips from movies or music or whatever, right?
There it goes. It's some kind of simple encryption.
Oh, conspiracy theorists of the world unite.
Well, it's more than a theory with me. I'm a former conspirer. Yeah, I used to work for the NSA. I was a communication analyst. Listened to international calls from foreign nationals. A GPS tracking device we found in your cellular telephone. I designed one of the first models in that series. Fort Meade has 18 acres of mainframe computers underground. You're talking to your wife on the phone, you use the word bomb, president, Allah, any of 100 keywords. Computer recognizes it, automatically records it, red flags it for analysis. That was 20 years ago. You know the Hubble telescope looks up at the stars? They've got over 100 spy satellites looking down at us. That's classified. In the old days, we actually had to tap a wire into your phone line. Now the calls bouncing off satellites, they snatch them right out of the air.
But yeah, those clips say it all. I mean, aside from me having to pace it out like that, but it's not like I'm monetized anyway. So whatever, if they flag it, they flag it. But yeah, that's not weird or anything. A movie from almost 30 years ago warning us about everything that's happened with our police state. You know, like every single thing, like the phones themselves. They're just recording everything and bulk data collecting it. They got quantum diabatic computers that can scan through it. And if it becomes an issue, I imagine then a human will address it. A file lands on somebody's desk. But the fact that they're just bulk data collecting all this stuff, whether it ever gets used or not, it's sort of like so they can retroactively go back through your entire life. I don't know. All I know is when I was watching this movie back in 1998, even I didn't realize how bad it was going to get because I didn't really quite realize where the technology was going. But now I do. Most people who can see this, it doesn't take a brain surgeon to realize like Pandora's box has been opened. And I don't know if it can be shut, with the exception of, you know, destroying the internet and all the technology in our communication systems. But even then, the military still has their own. They got like, whatever, a second internet or whatever. Who knows? They bounce their signals off of whatever technology. Satellite phones, even though we know satellites are just satelloons. But so yeah, I guess I'm not going to continue to sit here and ramble about it. Just go watch the movie. And yeah, and see what it gets you thinking about. Because obviously, it's probably a lot worse than what we know. It always is. So, yeah, peace out, baby.